And thank you for tuning in to another Sole Protector install video. This is Bruce Wayne. We're going to run you quick through the Yeezy install. Pretty straightforward. It's much like many of our pre-cut models. Apply, add heat, and stay protected. We're coming to you live from SP headquarters here in Orlando, Florida. You see here we have a dead stock bottom. Always best when dead stock. Doesn't need to be. You can always use our SP Green Clean if you've already worn it once. We've got a pre-cut Yeezy SP over here. And as you can see, we're just going to lay it down, make sure that we've got the right side here. We are all set to go. Separate the SP by 3M and lay the film down. Don't worry about getting it perfect on the first try. You can always move it around a little bit. Remember folks, SP is always sold in pairs unless you purchase one of our rotation packs, which can help you keep your whole lineup fresh. Now, when applying, you're going to want to put in the edges first, really get a decent little seal there. It's great when it goes up the sides first, just a little bit. You get a little bit of midsole protection. Keeps the sides up a little clean. Again, don't worry about laying it down perfect. Once we lay down the heat, you'll be able to adjust and get it on. Once you have a good flat application to your sole, you're going to want to rub it in and make sure that the edges are down. Again, it doesn't need to be perfect. The heat will do that for you. And now that we've got a flat surface, we can move on to the next step, applying heat. Now, of course, a heat gun always works best. It's going to be your best bet for installing. Other items, like a high-powered hairdryer, may work, but we always recommend a heat gun for best application. Now, you're going to want to start getting the entire surface area of the sole warm. This will allow for better application of the SP as a whole onto your sole. As you can see, the material is already taking shape, sinking into your sole a little bit. Don't be shy with the heat. SP's adhesive is heat activated and works best when warm. Make that hot. Once you're done applying a good layer of heat, you're going to want to work in sections. So pick a section. Normally it's best to work from the middle and work your way out, but you can start from the front to back, back to front. You can start with any indentions or logos and work those in first. And make sure that you get any of the creases out. Now if you, during installation, get a little crease or something, you can always just apply heat. And again, don't be shy with the heat. And then work the groove in. This way you have a seamless install and the SP is actually molded into your sole. You can see how clean that is there up against the Nike logo. You can even work it into the edges. And of course, if you're patient, you can work it in with much better detail than this. We're just doing a quick install to show you the basics. Now, most important, you want to get a good seal on the edges. Edges are very important because you don't want them to lift up after wear. So get the edges nice and hot and then work them in slowly. Make sure to pay attention. You know you're doing it right when the edge actually molds into the sole. You shouldn't see any frayed edges like this. What you should see is a smooth edge up against the sole. When installed correctly, SP by 3M is nearly invisible. Continue working this edge in. Again, if you see any frayed edges, you did it wrong. Apply more heat and work in. A seamless install. Looks like the SP is not even there. Repeat this process around the whole shoe. Some areas may get bunchier than others. You may see a little more crinkling. you're just going to want to apply more heat. As you can see, those crinkles went away and molded right into the sole. Now that you have your edges done, you're going to want to go ahead and go over the entire sole one more time with more heat. Go ahead and rework any sections that look like they need to be flattened out and even out the entire sole. Now, of course, this is just a quick install vid. You can get into more detail and get into these edges here by applying heat and working it in like we did here with this Nike logo. Once you are done, you're completely protected from all the elements, and most importantly, you're preserving the life of your shoe. SP by 3M is ultra clear. No need to hide your sole. Go anywhere.